Did you or did you not say Joe Burrow?
I said Washington.
You said Burrow.
No.
Well, what about Tampa? Oh, never mind.
With piano, I actually played piano from 3rd to 6th grade.
The best one I did was when I did the whiskey glasses and the.
Look at you in the mirror and see what you look like.
I'm not the president.
Lamar didn't really get started until the second season.
I'm gonna say this.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
You gotta feel a win
go
somehow, some way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on another episode of Dougie and Drust.
No. Dougie versus Drust.
Dougie versus
Come
Drust.
on, I think that's better. We're doing it this way in this format. It's Dougie versus Drust.
Dougie versus Drust. We're gonna go at it.
Hopefully we do. It depends on what we talk about.
Yeah, it all varies on our topic of conversation.
What would we find? Everything?
Sometimes you talk about news going around the world of sports, and then sometimes we're gonna go at it.
Sometimes we go off track with other things.
Yeah, last week we discussed the Backstreet Boys, who are better than NSYNC.
In his dreams.
That we all know. We
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
That's what I think. That's what I know.
No, that's what you know. That's what you.
That's what I know. That's what I know.
Because you know that Coca-Cola commercial you always see that's around right now.
Yeah.
You know what song it is? It's gonna be me. By who? Oh, NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah. See.
All right. Dougie versus Drust, ladies and gentlemen. We're going at it.
Let's go.
But let's start with the NFL schedule release. I think it's interesting to see how these games are going to be internationally. I didn't realize it till you told me today that the Eagles and Packers are actually opening up
They are going to be
in
opening
Brazil.
up in Brazil.
In Brazil. I'm surprised that they're doing that.
I'm not surprised. All the attention they're getting. Like, they've been trying to do this for years, and now they're finally getting the opportunity to do it.
No, I know that, but I'm surprised that early in the season, which is why sometimes on Dougie and the Boys, I bring up that argument that don't be surprised if you see a Super Bowl not in America.
I think that'd be fine now, honestly. But it has to be enclosed stadium, but also warm, where it's fair for both teams. That's how they always do it.
Not in 2014 where you had the Seahawks play the Broncos.
What? But it was warm though.
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Broncos Seattle, dude. It was warm. It was like 60 degrees.
But still, it's an outdoor cold
No
stadium.
matter. It was for one out of nowhere. It was cold.
There's no way it was 60 degrees.
It was. I
The
forgot.
following day, it snowed.
Yeah, that's how weather. Look at Florida. Nice clear. Next minute, downpour.
No, I get that, but to go from 60 to snow, come on.
You never know.
You never know in Jersey, but I just know how Jersey weather is. It's hypocritical.
It is.
It is very hypocritical. So I understand you got your phone out looking up the schedule. What we got?
I'm trying to look for each team. Just give me a second. I guess I'll just go by the teams.
I think we'll
We'll go with Giants first in their schedule and
the
everything.
Bengals have the easiest travel, I think I saw.
Well,
Right? They have like 11,000
Do you want to go
miles.
the Bengals first?
I mean, we can.
All right, we'll go to the Bengals first.
I think they have.
Okay. So week 1. Oh no, yeah, week 1. They're playing the Patriots. In Ohio, in Cincy. Then they're at the Chiefs. They're home with-
That's Sunday night, right? That's a Sunday night game.
No, that's a America's game of the week. 4:25. Then you have a Monday nighter against the Commanders in Cincy. Then it's a Sunday at the Panthers. 1:00 game. Then you have a Sunday against the Ravens. 1:00 game. Then you have a Sunday 8:20 game. It's a Sunday night game at the Giants.
I want to go to that.
So you have a Sunday against the Browns. That's a 1:00 game. Then you have a 4:25 game Sunday against the Eagles. Then you have a 1:00 game against the Raiders. Then you have a Thursday night game against the Ravens. Then you have a Sunday night, a 4:25 game at the Chargers. Then you have a bye week in week 12. Week 13 against Pittsburgh, a 1:00 game. Then week 14, you have a Monday night game against the Cowboys. Week 15 at Tennessee, 1:00 game. Week 16, Browns. That's a Thursday night game. Sunday against the Broncos. It's not determined yet. And then Sunday against the Steelers, not determined yet.
Yeah, I think the last 2 games are not determined, right?
Yes, the time's not determined.
Yeah, and
Like what time
they
they're
could
gonna
probably
play.
be flexed.
Yes, that's what it's gonna be. They flex every game.
Yeah, because usually those last few week games they flex them based on where they, because you don't want to see Panthers.
Well, they don't have any primetime games. They're all gonna be like probably 1 o'clock games.
No, I get that, but sometimes they have these games like last year, the Jets, but they were one of the worst teams in football, so
Well,
they
but-
flexed it to have the you want to watch the competitive game.
Yeah, but the reason why because Aaron Rodgers got hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They have 5 primetime games this year.
You don't know what you're going to get at the end of the year, so they give the option to flex because I'm not going to sit here and watch a bad matchup.
No,
It's not Thursday Night Football as we've
but
seen in the past.
they could change it no matter what. Doesn't matter. This is just set for right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If there's games with playoffs in between them, they're gonna flex that game.
Yeah, if it's a winner take all.
Yeah, like they did for last year for the Colts and Texans is winner take all for that division. If the Jacksonville lost to Tennessee, which it did.
Yeah, so I think that's why most of those are
Yeah.
to be determined.
Yeah. So for Dave, we'll go with the Patriots schedule.
Yeah, let's see what they got.
So week 1, Bengals. We already discussed about that. Then they got to play Seattle. It's a 1 o'clock game. Then they have a Thursday night game against the Jets. Then they have a 4 o'clock game. This is week 4 against San Fran. Then they have a week 5 against the Dolphins. It's a 1 o'clock game. Week 6, they're going against the Texans. 1 o'clock game. The week 7, they're going to Jacksonville. That's a London game. The 9:30 in the morning game in London.
I think that's another one for the Patriots. They had one last year with Indy.
That was Germany. No, it wasn't. No, was it Germany?
It was over.
Mexico. Mexico.
They had back to back. Jacksonville had back to back.
Jacksonville had back-to-back London games.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
was either Germany
There was a team with back to
It was
back.
Germany or Mexico. One of them two were. I think it was Germany. I think they played last year.
Yeah, Germany and I think London.
No, they also did Mexico. Remember the Chiefs and Dolphins were I think Mexico.
Yeah, they did a lot last year.
Yeah.
Now they're doing Brazil.
Yeah. So where am I at? Okay, now we're at week 8. They play the Jets, 1 o'clock game. Then they play Tennessee, another 1 o'clock game. Then they play the Bears, the 1 o'clock game. Then they play the Rams, it's the 1 o'clock game. They play the Dolphins, another 1 o'clock game. Then the Colts, another 1 o'clock game. Then they play the Cardinals, which is a 4:25 game. Then they play the Bills, 1 o'clock game. That's week 16. And then they play the Chargers and the Bills. So they finished home with the Bills. Actually, they have 2 home games, week 17 and 18. So I feel like for them, I think they're gonna still be in the same like where they are this year was. Maybe they win like 5 games.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it's
Because you're introducing a new head coach,
new head coach, new quarterback.
new quarterback. Your defense is gonna be about the same, if not a little bit better. I think that's really it for them. I mean, they could definitely win some games, but to play against San Fran, that's gonna be tough. Play against the Jets is gonna be tough, especially twice. Dolphins twice. Texans. I think Tennessee is gonna be a better team this year. How are you saying for? They freaking picked up some great players, and they are sure that O line.
I don't know. I don't
They
see
have
it.
Calvin
I
Ridley.
don't see it.
They have Calvin Ridley, Tony
I don't
Pollard.
see it though. I don't think they have a good quarterback.
Do you know Will Levis is a good quarterback,
He still has lots to prove.
but it's gonna be his second year.
Yeah, he still has a lot to prove to say they're going to be so much better.
They're gonna be better than last year
How do you know? How do you know they're going to be better than last year?
because they have a younger team coming in now.
They got to play the Texans twice. They got to play the Colts twice. So that's 4 losses right there.
Well, no, I want to.
They got to play the Jaguars. Come on, they're playing the Texans. Texans are probably going to win that
No, not the
division.
Texans, the Colts. Colts, you don't know because they have a question mark at their quarterback.
No, they do not.
He got hurt.
Anthony Richardson is going to be a great quarterback. I've
If
been
he stays
saying all
healthy.
year long.
If he stays healthy.
Why can't he stay healthy?
Because what happened last year is his rookie season.
That has nothing to do with this
Yes,
year.
it does.
That has nothing to do with this year.
kind of does. If he
No,
gets
it
hurt
does
again.
not.
If he gets hurt again, we didn't.
But how do you know he's going to get hurt
Did
again?
we see a lot of him to prove that he deserves?
No, we didn't. But they were. He
Exactly.
proved that at Florida. What were they, like 4-2?
That's different. This is
How is
college.
that different?
This is college. This is the NFL. This is where the big boys come
And
into
Patrick
play.
Mahomes was a no-name in college.
Yeah, but he also sat behind Alex Smith. He has no one to sit behind.
Okay.
He's going right in.
Okay.
Because even the only one you could say is C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud was a good quarterback.
He
at
was.
college, and then he went right in. And had
He
a
was.
great-
He went to Ohio State.
Yeah, and he had a great head coach. He's a good head coach for the Texans right now. He's a real good head coach.
But you didn't know what you were going to get out of him. Realistically,
You
you
kind of did.
how?
If you had put Bryce Young in that situation, Bryce Young probably do the same thing. That a young team with a good offensive line and a good offense. Defense was a little shaky at some points.
I don't know about that.
The defense wasn't shaky
I'm talking about putting Bryce Young in that same situation.
because they had a better off. The coach for the Panthers.
CJ Stroud is the better quarterback in that draft. If you had a redraft, CJ Stroud is going number 1 to the Carolina Panthers,
and then
and I think he
Bryce
would,
Young goes to
and
to
he
the
would have
Houston.
the same success there.
I don't think so. What team?
The Panthers.
Well, no. Who's on that team? Who?
No one.
Exactly.
But that doesn't dictate a quarterback play. You need a
It
good.
kind of does when you need receivers.
You need a good quarterback
You
too.
also need good receivers.
But you need a good quarterback
Who you
too.
gonna throw the ball to, kids?
The mascot.
The mascot? Like, you need good receivers.
I get that,
The
but
only one that was good on that team was Adam Thielen.
he was not good last year.
He was his safety blanket.
But I wouldn't say he was great.
But for what they had,
He's for what they had, yes, but he's
Yes.
past their prime. Adam Thielen is
If you-
past his
if
prime.
you put him on a decent team, he'd probably still be that role player.
He was always a role player. He
No.
was never that number 1 guy.
Yes, he was. When Stephon Diggs left, he became the number 1. He became number 1.
Justin Jefferson. Are we forgetting about
He
JJ?
came after.
But he wasn't really that top guy.
But he still was number 1, and they still went to a playoffs with him. And yeah, they got bounced out first, but still, Adam Thielen was a decent quarterback for what they had.
But he was
I mean, receiver,
he
excuse me.
started out he was always a role player. He had 1 year maybe he was the number 1 guy. 1 year.
Yeah, but 1 year, but to be the number 1 guy, and then yeah,
1
Stephon-
year.
Well, you could say 2 because Richards, you didn't know he get Jefferson just yet. He was number 2 at least, and then he switched number 1 when he broke out his rookie year. See exactly. See,
Okay, I got no words.
okay,
So you won that argument.
but if you put Bryce Young in the Texans' offense, he has a future. You could see he
He's
has
a
it,
good
has it.
quarterback. But CJ Stroud is greater.
but he's in a better situation.
But he's also a great quarterback.
But he's a better
You
situation.
could be a great quarterback going into a bad situation
if you
and
put
change that team around. You can.
yeah.
You can. There's no reason why you can't.
Yeah, but the Panthers were starting. That's why when you draft number 1, you're starting at the bottom of the barrel. That's why they don't play good until they go into their 4th and 5th year when they go to a different team and play better.
Trevor Lawrence, great coach. They still sucked last year.
But he also got hurt.
But they still sucked. They
But
fell apart.
But he got hurt because
But still, he's still out of all those quarterbacks that got drafted, they're all under 500. They're all under 500.
Okay, because that's when you draft number 1 or in the top 5, and your team's rebuilding.
The Texans were rebuilding.
Yeah, but they got lucky with a greater head coach and CJ Stroud, and their team was better. The team had a better offensive line.
But they still got better.
Yeah, they got better.
You didn't think, all right, so if the Texans had Daniel Jones, you think they'd be
No.
Okay, so you need a good quarterback.
Yeah, but you also, but also too, you need a good coach. Why else if you put another head coach in there? Daniel Jones isn't gonna be that good. I don't know. I don't know.
You still need a good quarterback. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, but you're saying that
Just like a good coach may need a good quarterback. Look at Bill Belichick, Tom Brady.
yeah, but even before Brady got in there, Bledsoe was doing really good.
But they don't win 6 Super Bowls.
No, yeah, but that
They do not win 6 Super Bowls.
No, well, I think Bledsoe was already out the door anyway. I think he was at the door after that time. But that was
I think so too, because
I think he was-
they had Tom.
Yeah, and Tom showed like sparks of like being the next guy, and that was it. So, like I say, if you put Bryce Young I think he has the same results as CJ Stroud.
I don't know.
Don't forget, Bryce Young was what college did he go to?
Alabama.
Alabama.
He went to Alabama.
Yeah, and he won. We surrounded him.
Yeah,
With,
he's a winner,
yeah,
but
we surrounded him with good
sometimes
pieces.
that doesn't translate to the NFL.
I mean, look at Jalen Hurts and Tua. They won because they had a great head coach and a team. Was
Obviously,
the team
Nick Saban.
and a team was decent. They had receivers. Do you want me to name out the receivers that they had?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay,
Let's hear it.
If I remember correctly, no, it wasn't Jefferson. No, who am I thinking?
Alabama, right? You're naming all the Alabama guys?
I'm trying to remember
All right.
the receivers that they had and the tight end because they were juiced at that time.
I'm sure Devonta Smith is one. Jalen Waddle is one.
Yeah, Waddle, Smith. Oh my God damn it!
Yeah, you got a phone right there.
I could.
You could easily look it up
True.
realistically.
What season was it? Or what year?
Alabama. Maybe look up 18, 19. Or just look at when Devonta Smith played there. Go on like Wikipedia, type that up, and then good to go. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Dougie versus Drust. We go at it. Sometimes we have debates, controversy. He gets more riled up than he does on Dougie and the Boys. If you watch Dougie and the Boys, you'd see that David and Jonathan go at it all the time. We almost got canceled last episode because of what Jonathan slipped out, but it was live, so. And Jonathan's able to say that, but you do not want to lose that argument. Dave, don't even get started, otherwise you're going to lose this argument. Trying to think, that Alabama team. I know they had Waddle. I know they had Smith. Trying to think who else they had. What was the game where Tua got benched or someone came in? That's Hurts was starting on Tua.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game.
Trying to find it. It's taking me a hot second.
Oh yeah, there's no good service.
Nope.
So you gotta get an iPhone.
Do have iPhone.
Oh,
Just has no service in here.
got a Wi-Fi password.
I don't have the Wi-Fi password. It's just hard to. I think I remember Henry Ruggs was on there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Henry
he
Ruggs
was on there. I knew he was a name popping up in my head.
They had a good running back on that team.
Yeah, Harris.
Oh, Najee Harris.
Najee Harris is on there. And Jacobs. Josh Jacobs was on there too. They had a stacked team.
Maybe Derrick Henry, or was that after?
Before,
That was before.
Way before. Because Derrick Henry was in his 30s now, I believe. I can't get it, but anyway, they had some decent players on that team.
Yeah, well, Alabama has decent players all the time.
All year they do. But it also helps when your coaching staff is that good.
That proves my point.
How does that prove your point? With
You need a good coach.
you say you need a good quarterback.
You do need a good quarterback.
I said a coach.
You do need a good quarterback,
Yes, you're agreeing with me then.
but you also need a good coach.
Yeah, so you're agreeing with me then.
No,
Yes.
you need
I
a
said
good
coach.
quarterback, and I said you need a good
You
quarterback.
also need a good coach.
I never said you were wrong. All I said was
Wow.
you also need a good quarterback, which is true.
Yeah,
I don't care how good your
But I'm
coach
saying, you
is.
put Bryce Young in there, he'll be good.
How do you know?
Because he will be. He was showing flashes of Carolina. Just they don't have a good team around. The line sucks. Even when they drafted back into the first round because they didn't have one. They picked up a running back.
I think CJ Stroud would have been good on the Panthers too.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think he would have had the same results as Bryce Young. I think he had the same results.
I don't know.
I think so. Oh, so back to the schedule. We're going over here. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm gonna say this. I feel like Dallas is gonna have the hardest schedule.
Yeah.
The way I was looking at it, because I'll look at their schedule right now. Because they have, I was telling you before. They have at the Browns, Saints, Ravens,
That would be a
Giants.
good game.
Huh?
Dallas and Baltimore. That'd be a good game.
Yeah. At the Giants, at the Steelers, Lions, bye week, Niners, Falcons, Eagles, Texans, Commanders, Giants, Bengals, Panthers, Buccaneers, Eagles, Commanders. They have a tough schedule.
That is tough.
That's a real, like, they probably have the hardest schedule in the league. That's what happens when you go number one and win your division. Because now you got to play every team that was number one. Especially when you got to play the AFC North. And your first game is at the doghouse.
Yeah, but they would play the AFC North either way.
Well, no, they would probably have to play one person for AFC North. They have to play all of them, all four of them. And they're bona fide, all of them, all four of those teams are all playoffs.
Yeah.
They're all playoff contenders.
Playoff teams, that's right.
They're all playoff teams.
Bengals. You got the Bengals, you got the Steelers, and this is not in any order. Bengals, Steelers, Browns, Ravens.
Yeah. Like, that's hard. The AFC North is the best.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that every NFC East team has to play the AFC North team.
Yeah. That's so the Giants are playing the Steelers and all of them, and the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see the Bengals play the Giants.
Oh, I'm trying to go to Pittsburgh and see the Giants play.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm trying with my buddy Phil. We're trying to see if we can get down there.
That'd be a fun trip.
Yeah,
fun
well, it's
game.
only a 6-hour ride.
Take a flight.
No, drive. I want my car. If it's 6 hours, I could deal with that. Going to Florida is different. You fly.
It's probably an hour flight to Pittsburgh.
Probably 45 minutes.
It's not bad.
No, I'd rather have my car because I'm not going to pay more money to get a rental car if I get my own car.
You could take an Uber.
No, because everything's walking distance there. The stadium's all walking distance. All the food places are all walking distance.
So why need a car?
To drive there? I'm not going to fly there and have no car.
No, but if you
I gotta get to the airport.
yeah, but Uber, you take a flight.
Why am I going to Uber? That's more money wasted.
But just listen to
I don't got to fill up once.
all right. Listen to this. It's a flight, right?
No.
Let's say you take the flight. Now this is our argumentative part of the show. What's better, Uber or rent a car? All right, just listen to my logic. Listen to this.
Mhm.
So let's say you take an Uber.
Okay.
Let's say you take a flight to Pittsburgh, see the Giants play the Steelers.
Okay. So how much is the flight going to cost me?
Round trip, maybe $200. Maybe $200.
For
Maybe
$200 for a round trip?
maybe
What? For 45-minute flight?
maybe I don't know 100. I'm just putting math out. I'm
Okay,
putting
go
money
ahead.
out there. I don't
So
know.
we're at 200.
All right,
already.
look it up. Look up the
No,
flight.
no. I'm not looking it up because I already
so-
have an idea.
But everything is walking distance, right?
Okay.
So realistically, all you need is an Uber to get from the airport and back into your hotel. Then you could just walk to the stadium, walk to wherever you want to go.
Okay. So, like you just said, the flight's going to cost you at least $200.
Could be less depending where you go
Okay,
out
but
of.
still, let's just say around there. I'll even say 150.
Okay.
Give you $50 less.
Yeah.
You know how much? And plus, you're forgetting, plus the food on top of it, the tickets on top of it, and everything else. You know how much it's going to cost me to just drive down to Pittsburgh for 6 hours?
Yeah, you know how much? A lot. You got
$50.
tolls. No, because you got tolls, gas. You got a lot you got to pay for.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hey, we're on the podcast. Let me call
Yeah.
you back.
He's on the podcast. Let him call you back. Must be nice.
Sorry, he was calling me all day. Anyway, it's only going to cost you $50 to fill up your gas, not even. If you fill up early that morning, like a first thing on E, you're gonna only spend like maybe like
Tolls.
toll. All right, how much? No, it's gonna absolutely not because you're not getting no turnpike or anything. You could take 287 all the way through. There's no tolls. There's no tolls going into Pittsburgh at all. There's no tolls.
All right, so you save money there, but
Yes.
it's all
It's
walking
it's
distance.
all yes, but but if you're gonna go somewhere into Pittsburgh, like if you're gonna go up to like visit somewhere, you want your own car. You're not gonna Uber around to go somewhere. If you're gonna go places in Pittsburgh, like say so the Giants game's on Monday.
Yeah, Giants game is on
Okay.
Monday.
So say you leave Friday.
Yeah.
You have Friday. You could probably rest for the day. Go eat restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay. Saturday.
Have a drink.
Saturday, you could go out adventure, go to places, and
Yeah.
everything. Drive around. You have your own car. It's not cost you money to because it's your car.
But you got to walk. It's walking distance.
No, but not if you're going somewhere farther.
So you didn't explain that. You said everything is walking
But
distance.
everything is
It's all
walking
right
distance.
there.
If you're going to the game and everything, it's walking distance.
Yeah.
Because behind Pittsburgh, the stadium, there's a casino. and everything else is all walking distance. It's a big town in Pittsburgh. It's just a giant big town.
It's like Philly.
Philly's I don't know if you say it. Fuck it. Philly's a fucking pigsty. It is. There's garbage. There's fucking everything.
Yeah, but you got the stadiums all right there.
Yes, but with Pittsburgh, you're not gonna get mugged. You're not getting fucking mugged like you are getting Philly. I'm sorry. Like they're much nicer people over there too. But anyway,
Yeah.
if you're trying to go see like sites in Pittsburgh and everything, like the most famous, I don't know what the most famous site is there. Like you're gonna want to have your own car. You're not gonna Uber. It costs you like $30 to $40 there and back. That's $80. Yeah.
I thought you just meant to go to the game.
No, in general. I said in general, if you're going into Pittsburgh, like if you're going for a game, it's way cheaper to just drive. Like you don't have to take a flight. If you're flying there and staying for a while, all right, it's worth it. But it's gonna cost you money. Either way, the flight's $150.
Yeah.
Plus the stuff, the food, and everything on top of it, you're gonna spend. I'd rather drive. Cause at least I know if we had to go somewhere in a hurry. I got my car. I don't have to wait for a flight.
Must be nice.
Yeah, see?
Must be nice.
So I'd rather take the car. Like, I used to drive to Florida. Now, it was a hassle, that 15-hour drive, but I had my own car.
15 hours.
15 hours.
That's a long time in the car.
Hey, listen, when you called me when I did it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you called me. Because you're like, where are you, Drusty? I'm like, I think I was just in South Carolina.
That's right.
I was at the south of the border.
I remember that episode.
Yeah, because you're calling me. I'm like, because it wasn't Thursday. I was off because I was off that whole week.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but I can't do that driving no more.
Yeah, I can't.
I did it 3 times. I'm good.
Like, I'm probably going to a wedding in September. I'm going to fly out.
To what, to Florida?
No, in upstate New York, like Syracuse area. Hour and a half flight.
Why would you fly? You could drive.
I don't like driving.
But why?
I don't like driving.
You're not gonna, if you go to Syracuse, you're not gonna touch that city. You're not touching the city at all. You're going to the Parkway,
But
all the way up.
4 or 5 hours. Ooh.
So it's 3 hours to upstate New York.
Yeah, but flying's a lot easier.
No, it's easier, but it's more money.
Not really.
Yes.
Think about the tolls, the gas. Gas is $4 a gallon.
Yeah, but still, but you're only gonna fill up a couple times compared to you're gonna pay for a flight. And
How far is Pittsburgh?
driving wise? 6 hours.
Yeah, that's a long time.
I don't care. Dude, 6 hours fly by when you're not just paying attention to the road and you have people with you.
Who are you going with?
I'm trying to go with my friend, the one who just called me. Trying to go with him and his family because he's a Giants fan.
Oh, nice. They like the right team.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try and see because I don't know how much. Hopefully, the tickets won't be that much money.
That's when week.
Where is it?
Must be.
Okay, we're good. It's week. I just had it. Week 8. The October 28th. It's a Monday night game. So
Week 8. All right.
yeah, it's in October.
They'll probably. It should be 500.
For a flight?
No, the record wise, they should be like maybe 4-4.
Who, the Giants?
Yeah. If they start the season 2-0 playing Minnesota and Washington.
I would not. Don't sleep on Washington. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Washington this year. They updated the defense very, very well, and they're all. And you don't know how Daniels is going to play.
He's a rookie, so he's gonna have rookie mistakes.
We'll see.
No, he will. Almost every rookie quarterback does. Even C.J. Stroud showed some mistakes.
Yeah, he definitely did. Let's see on teams.
But, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Pickett.
Hey, listen, he had a chance. He ruined it. You know where he's at now?
Philly.
Yep. Don't matter. Now we got Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. We have the future. We have the now and the future. Why? What are you laughing at for? That's the best pickup that you could probably ask for. Go ahead. What do you have to say?
No, you know how I feel about it. Russell
So-
Wilson, I think he's washed up. We'll see how it should be good for Pittsburgh, but
No, I think he's
you guys
going
know,
better cultural.
you guys know how I feel about Wilson.
What? Because he's washed up?
Yeah.
I don't think he's
He's
washed
past
up.
his prime. Just watch.
I don't think so.
Just
We'll see.
watch.
If not, then you put Justin Fields in.
All right, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and that'd be great. So you play the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. That's one win.
At the Commanders, you always have trouble with them.
I know. All right, so have them at 1-1.
Okay, Browns.
One and
You're losing.
1-2.
Cowboys.
1-3.
Okay. Seattle.
2-3.
Bengals.
Go at 3-3.
You think you're gonna beat the Bengals?
If Joe Burrow's out,
Okay. The Eagles.
3-4.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they should be 500 at that time.
You think they're gonna go 4? No,
3-4.
3 and 4 is not 500.
But that's a
That's
five.
below 500.
All right, but they're a 500 team.
How-
How you gonna go 500 when that's game 7?
No, that's week 8.
All right, so they'll be 4-4.
No,
after
they'll
that
be
game.
3 and 4.
After
Vikings,
After.
Commanders, Browns, Cowboys.
after they'll be
It's-
4-4.
They're not beating the Steelers. I'm sorry. They're not gonna beat the Steelers.
You never know.
You really think the Giants with their roster right now is gonna beat their team? So you think they're gonna beat?
You never know.
So you think they're gonna beat the Bengals?
There's a good shot.
Like I said, I agree with you. If Joe Burrow is hurt,
They have no running game. They have no receivers. They
they signed
got
Voss.
Chase.
Yeah, but you could just double Chase, and then they're gonna have a hard time. Because I still don't know what's gonna happen with Higgins. Excuse me, not Wiggins.
Wiggins.
I'm thinking of basketball. I was talking about somebody before.
Yeah, Andrew
Higgins.
Wiggins.
And then your best defensive player wants out,
Mm-hmm.
and he just might sit out.
Yeah.
So
Think about going to that. I think it's Sunday night.
it is. Well, I'll be not going the next day if I go to that game.
I might use my floater.
You know, you float. Oh yeah, because I still got to use mine.
Yeah, I got a floating holiday.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see Joe Burrow in person, but with my luck, he'll be on the IL.
We'll see. I mean, it's week 6, so I mean,
Yeah, week 6, hopefully.
he should be all right.
He should be.
Yeah. Then after the Steelers, you have the Commanders, then the Panthers, bye week, Buccaneers. That's a tough game. Cowboys, Saints, Ravens, Falcons, Colts. You guys might not. Let me see.
They should win 6 games.
Vikings, I'll give you the W. Commanders, I'll give you the loss. So what? You're 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Browns, I'll give you a loss. You're 1-2. Cowboys, I'll give you a loss. 1-3. Seattle, oh God. I'll give you 2-3. 2-3.
2-3. That's what I said.
Bengals, I'm gonna give you 2-4.
2-4.
Eagles, I'm giving you 2-5.
2-5.
Steelers, I'm giving you 2-6.
2-6.
Washington, I'm giving you 3-6.
3-6.
Panthers, I'll give you 4-6.
4-6.
Buccaneers, I'm giving you 4-7.
4-7.
Dallas, I'm giving you 4-8.
4-8.
Saints, I'll give you 5-8.
5-8.
Ravens, I'm giving you 5-9.
5-9.
Falcons, if he stays healthy, 5-10.
5-10.
If he's not healthy with Kirk Cousins, 6-9.
All right, 6-9.
Colts, same thing. Not healthy Richardson, I'm giving you the win.
That's what I said. They should win 6 games.
So so you could win 6 or 7.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Turning point. Process. Progress.
How did you get rid of Daniel Jones? Because you went 6-11 last year.
We paid the guy.
You paid the wrong person.
No shit, Sherlock. Like, I don't know that.
All right, for John Boy, let's go with his schedule, and I could let me accurately predict. See if I can accurately predict their win-loss scenario. At Tennessee, I'm gonna go with a W. At the Patriots. Oh no, I'm sorry. Home against the Patriots. It's a Thursday night game. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to
sorry,
myself, they
49ers.
start off with the Niners.
Loss. Tennessee win.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots win. Broncos win. Vikings win. So they're what? They're gonna be 4-1. Bills. I'm gonna give them the split. So they're gonna be 5-1. They go,
Okay.
they go at Pittsburgh, 5-2.
All right.
Patriots, 6-2. Texans, tough game.
Yeah, I agree.
Tough game. I think I give them the win over Texans. I think their
Okay.
defense will stop them.
I agree.
So we're gonna be 7-2.
7-2. Okay.
Cardinals, 8-2.
Uh,
I think they beat the Cardinals. I don't think they have a good defense, and their offense is a little shaky at best. It's a little shaky.
Jets lose to those teams.
Okay, Colts. I
Eh,
think they beat the Colts. I think they beat the Colts. The corners are going to be their problem, and I think Wilson's going to cook them a little bit. So with that, 8-2.
yeah.
Okay, bye week. Seattle, 9-2.
Damn.
Dolphins,
9-3.
9-3.
You're really riding the Jets.
I just think they have. If he stays healthy, Rodgers stays healthy,
I know.
They're gonna be
That's
dangerous.
okay. That's okay.
because their defense is top 5, top 3 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Jacksonville. I think they could beat Jacksonville. I think they can.
Uh-huh.
The Rams. I think going West Coast, it might be a little troublesome for them. I think they get an L there. I don't know why I feel like that way, but I do. But at Buffalo, I will give Buffalo the win. Then the last game of the year against the Dolphins, it can be winner take all for the division.
It can be.
I'm gonna go ride with the Jets. They could win the division.
Shit. Everybody's saying that.
I don't know. I just feel like they can.
I think so too, but I don't want that to happen.
Okay. And then last but not least, we go with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Boo.
Okay. Falcons. For me, I think Kirk Cousins has to take the rust off. I mean, it's going to be two good players going at it,
Yeah.
Russell and Kirk Cousins. But I think our defense is a lot better than the Falcons. Especially we upgraded big time. I think our defense is going to have a couple takeaways and probably put them away.
All right.
So I'm going to take the Falcons. Broncos, revenge.
Yeah,
Revenge.
yeah.
2-0. Chargers, 3-0.
Shit.
I think we beat the Chargers. It's our home game.
3-0. Okay.
Colts. I think we beat them. I think we beat the Colts. I think because I don't know if Richardson. It's up in the air for me.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know. I can't. But
Too many injured quarterbacks.
Dallas. This is a tough one. I will give us the loss in that one. And so
All right.
So it will be 4-1.
4-1.
Raiders
5-1.
5-1. Jets.
5-2.
Yep, I'll go 5-2. Giants.
5-3.
Nope, 6-2.
6-2. Okay.
You really think they're all right? Commanders 7-2.
7-2.
Ravens.
8-2.
No, I'll go 7-3.
7-3.
It's at oh no, it's home. You're right.
8-2.
8-3.
8-3.
Browns.
8-4.
Yep. Bengals.
8-5.
Yep. Browns.
8-6.
No, I think we win that one at home. Eagles.
Loss.
Yeah. So we're at 9-5.
9-6.
9-6. Ravens. We lose.
9-7.
Chiefs.
9-8.
I think we go 10-6.
10-6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we could beat the Bengals in the last game at home.
Interesting.
Yeah. Listen, 10-6 ain't bad.
That's not bad.
No.
Johnny's probably gonna win 6 games again, but what can we do?
What can you do? That's the real question.
Yeah, what can I do? Nothing I can do.
But I think because we were talking about before, how long we're going for?
I don't even know,
I was gonna
but
say we went for a very long time.
we're gonna wrap up soon. So
Yeah. Well, because we went to different ones, but no, I just feel like everybody has a decent schedule this year. And every game's gonna be good.
yeah,
Like if you look, if I could find the night games, all like the big games.
yeah. There's a lot of big games going on.
Let's see if I can find it. See NFL.
It's gonna be an interesting year for sure.
All right,
Just-
so this is the
Just a matter of what
what's-
happens.
What's this one? These are Thursday night games. These are Thursday night games. Week 2, Buffalo, Miami. Week 3, Patriots at the Jets. Week 4,
Not bad. Not bad.
Dallas at the Giants. Week 5 is the Buccaneers at the Falcons. Week 6 is San Fran at Seattle. Week 7 is the Buccaneers, the Broncos at the Saints. Week 8, Minnesota at the Rams. 9, Texans at the Jets. 10, Bengals in Baltimore. 11 is Washington and the Eagles. Excuse me. 12 is the Steelers and the Browns. 14 is the Green Bay and Lions. 15 is the Rams and San Fran. 16 is Browns, Bengals, and 17 is Seattle Bears. Those are all good Thursday night games. And it's Sunday nights are week 1. Rams at Detroit.
Yeah, that I saw.
That's a great game.
That's gonna be a good game.
Week 2, Bears at Houston. Another good
That's
game.
another good game.
Week 3, Chiefs at the Falcons.
That's another
Great
good
game. Week 4, Buffalo at the Ravens.
That's another good game.
Week 5, Cowboys at the Steelers.
Another good game.
Week 6, Bengals at the Giants.
Another good game.
Week 7, Jets at the Steelers.
Another good game. Sunday night, baby. It's gonna be great.
Week 8, Dallas at San Fran. Week 9, Jaguars at the Eagles.
Not bad.
Week 10, which I'm excited for this one. Detroit at the Texans.
That's gonna be. It could be a Super Bowl preview.
Could be.
Could
You
be.
never know.
You never know.
Week 11, Colts at the Jets. Week 12, Eagles at the Rams. Week 13, which I'm excited for this one, San Fran at Buffalo. That's gonna be.
Those
a
are
game.
good games. This
Week 14.
this got a lot of. Sunday
we're
nights-
not even done yet.
Sunday night's got a lot of good games.
Week 14, Chargers Chiefs. Week 15, Green Bay versus Seattle. Week 16, Buccaneers at Cowboys.
Not bad.
Week 17, Miami at Browns. And then 18 to be determined.
Not bad. That's interesting.
Those are all good games. And then we have Monday nights. You want to go through that one really fast. Week 1.
Yeah, because we're gonna wrap up in 2 minutes. We're at
That-
the
I can
44 mark.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Both shows were 45 minutes.
Yeah. Week 1, Jets at San Fran. Week 2, Eagles at Philly. Week 3, doubleheader. Jaguars at Buffalo, Washington at the Bengals. Week 4, another doubleheader.
bad.
Tennessee at Miami, Seattle at Detroit. Week 5, Saints versus the Chiefs. Week 6, Buffalo versus the Jets. Week 7, doubleheader.
Oh, another one.
We got 3 so far, and I think there's 4 of them. Ravens at the Buccaneers, Chargers at the Cardinals. Week 8, Giants at the Steelers. Week 9, Buccaneers at the Chiefs. Week 10, Miami at the Rams. Week 11, Texans at the Cowboys. Week 12, the Hardball Bowl. Baltimore versus the Chargers. Week 13, Browns at the Broncos. 14, Bengals at the Dallas. 15, doubleheader. Bears, Vikings, Falcons, Raiders. 16, Saints, Green Bay. And the last but not least, which rematch NFC
Championship?
Detroit at San Fran.
Oh, wow. These games are
They're
interesting.
very good this year.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Very, very good this season.
That is.
That's going to be a good. They did right this year about the schedule.
They did.
They did a
They,
very
ve-
good
they
job.
really
And
did.
honestly, I don't think they need to change anything.
Nah.
I don't think they need to change anything.
Yeah.
At all.
Maybe a flex game here and there, but
Maybe
they don't
like
have.
like a shit one, but really none of them are really bad games.
Yeah, those are good games.
All of them are good games.
I like that.
So I think they might switch the 425 games around to like 1 o'clocks. But I think they keep the Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. They don't move them, I don't think.
Yeah, those are good. I like that
They're
schedule.
they're all good games.
They are. I like that.
They're not bad at all.
No, those are good matchups.
Yeah, for every team, honestly.
Yeah,
besides
it's gonna
for-
be a fun
Besides
season.
for the Panthers. Sorry, Panthers fans.
It's gonna be a fun season.
It's gonna be a very good season.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Dougie versus Drust.
There we go.
That's the name. That's the official name. Dougie versus Drust. We'll see everybody next time. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Must be nice.